Hello, today I'm going to be walking you through a tutorial about how to update your chamber website listing. Every member has access to this tool, and it's proven that the more information you add to your listing, the more hits your business and your website will receive. More hits and more website visits often translates into the one thing we all want, which of course is more revenue. Today we're going to start at the very beginning. When you became a member of the Greenwood Chamber, you should have been given a username and password for your own personal web portal within the Chamber website. If you do not have access to that information or have forgotten your password, please email info@greenwoodscchamber.org for information on resetting your login. With your username and password handy, open your browser to www.greenwoodscchamber.org. Of course, we've already got that pulled up here, as you can see. From here, you're going to click on the member login box on the home page. From here, you're going to scroll down just a tad and enter in that username and password. Today, I've created a dummy account to walk you through the different options available. So yours, of course, will be different from mine, and there's not going to be a whole lot of information here for you to see. After entering your information and clicking submit, your system's going to pause and may even refresh for a moment and look like it's not working, but it is. That's just our database thinking. This page opens up to your member portal home, where you have many options to customize your listing. Not all of the actions showing are currently active, but as they become available, we will create a tutorial to walk you through accessing them. The first tool that we're going to look at today is the Referral Report, which is right here. The numbers on this page often reflect the amount of information you have listed in your profile, and we will discuss later on how to tweak that information so that you get the absolute most number of clicks later. The first number you see is going to be your total referrals year to date, which includes the number of times your information has been provided to or seen by a site visitor. This is the sum of the next two numbers. The second number is your total impressions. Impressions are the number of times your listing was displayed during the date range, usually 1 year. This means that, for example, a site visitor pulls up the Chamber Business Directory and then clicks on Hobby and Garden Centers. If you were a greenhouse, your listing would show up along with others listed in the same category. The third number is the number of total leads. This number represents the number of times your business was selected, whether it was to show your individual listing page or clicking on links to your social media or your website. In other words, they want to know more about you and are interested in giving you their business. Next, I'm going to show you how to update this information to make sure your business is taking full advantage of the opportunities the directory can give you. But first, I want to share with you an example of why updating this information is so important. Today, I'm going to be comparing two member businesses. Both of these members that I'm about to show you have been in business for approximately the same amount of time and are in the same industry. Obviously, looking at these numbers, they have a peak season or a high season when their services are searched for more times than others. Company A, which is this company, is listed under 3 categories, giving them the opportunity to reach clients searching for several different types of service. They have a link to their website, which was set up at the time of application by Chamber staff, and a link to their Facebook page. Company A has a total of 1,465 referrals. Right here. Company A's listing was shown a total of 1,061 times in a 1-year period. 404 of those times, that listing was selected for more information, which may have led to a consumer feeling more comfortable calling that business for their service because they knew more about them. 404 times in a year isn't that bad. It's at least once a day, but it definitely could be a whole lot more. Company B offers the exact same services as Company A. That's what you're seeing right here. However, they are only listed under 2 categories instead of 3. On their directory listing, they have the option to view their location on Google Maps, the default link to their website, and links to their Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and even more importantly, their Yelp profile. Company B has a total of 2,219 referrals. They have 1,389 impressions, and then they have 830 total leads for the year. That's more than double Company A. And keep in mind, they're not listed in as many categories as Company A. That means that those searching for the services they provide chose to click on their details page, their social media, or even map details twice as many times as they did Company A's. It's also likely that twice as many people selected Company B for service, given they had the opportunity to learn more about their business and even read their reviews. Company B made the search easy on potential clients by, one, making their listing stand out from the others using icons and color, and by giving them all the information on who they are, where they come from, and how they can be reached and what they offer all in one place. The consumer had to do very little work to get all the details that they just didn't feel like looking for. So how do you update all of your profile information so that you're the one that gets the first click? For that, we're going to revert back to our member portal. Once you're back here, you're going to select Profile Update. Once again, our system takes a few minutes to think, but it'll load in just a few seconds if you'll just be a little patient with it. The first section, once you click Edit My Profile, is going to be the General Information tab. This information is normally auto-filled by the Chamber at the time of membership, but if your main contact changes or you have a new website, which is listed down towards the bottom, or a new email address, you can update those without calling the membership specialist at the Chamber if you so choose. However, don't ever hesitate to give us a call. We love hearing from you. On the left-hand side, you will see a list of all the things available to update. Please call your membership specialist to update your address. The next section you're going to see is your directory listing. This is the most important step in becoming more visible in your industry in our directory. At application, someone chose a primary category to list your business. This is the category where you will be visible in the printed version of our directory. If you feel like you've been placed in the wrong category, this section allows you to choose something different. So in this case, let's go down and we're going to choose apartments. You can also manually be placed in second categories on the website, and we encourage you to reach out to your membership specialist to add you to any additional categories that fit your business or organization. It's going to provide you more opportunities to get in front of a different audience. So if you provide more than one service and fit, you definitely want to be seen by both sets of consumers. You can add a description of your business here, and also you can add keywords. Keywords are helpful when someone uses a search engine to locate your listing. Those numbers are not included on your referral report, but the more keywords a search engine has, the more your listing will pull from those searches on our page as well. The next section is for your social media. There are boxes for the most actively utilized social media companies, and any that your company has. You can put the web address in the appropriate place. Once you complete this step, an icon that links to your social media page will show up on the main listing next to your name. This adds color and not only gives a consumer more information about your business, but just makes your listings stand out from those that are text only. Like in the example I showed you, the first one only had a Facebook icon, and Company B had a lot of these social media links in there. Currently, there are no preferences available to update on your end of the portal. So if you click there, there's nothing's going to happen. So now we can move into some other fun features that will help draw visitors to your page. This next step can make your listing stand out even more by giving you options to add in your own logo and photos. So we're going to click out of the profile and go back into our member portal, where we're going to select Media Update. And then you're going to scroll down. Under your Media Update, you have the option to upload your own logo, and it has your size requirements next to it. 10 different photos, which can be anything you wish. It can be photos of your staff, pictures of items you sell, services you provide, screenshots of a great review someone left, pretty much anything. You can upload your flyers here as well. The purpose here is that the more you have, the more likely you are to get the final referral. You can also scroll down and embed a YouTube video if you so choose. Adding all of these elements to your listing will drive your click count up and hopefully lead to more referrals from the Chamber website, hopefully making you new customers for life. The last section we're going to go to is how to submit an event. Many of you have seen our event calendar and want to know how you can get your event placed there. So you'll go to your member portal profile box at the top and click on Submit an Event. It's important to note here that event submissions are reviewed by the chamber staff, and they do have certain guidelines in order to be included on the community calendar. If you have questions beforehand about whether or not your event qualifies, please give us a call at 864-223-8431 or email info@greenwoodscchamber.org, and we will be glad to help. Most of the information for submitting an event is self-explanatory, and the more information you provide, the better. Towards the bottom of your form, you will see a place to put a related website, which is right down here. I can't stress enough how important it is to link your event back to your business or organization's homepage or social media event page. This makes it simple for anyone browsing the calendar to quickly learn more about your business. After you filled out the form, click Submit Event. Before it's added to the calendar, a chamber staff member will receive a notification and make sure everything looks good. And once approved, your event will be listed. Please give at least one business day from the time of submission for your posting to be approved. We are not always in the office and are very often out doing events and meeting with members, so it may take us a little bit of time to get to it. If you have any issues or questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to the chamber. We're always available to help.